Hey guys, Alias of CrossCurrentGaming here. Welcome to FIFA Street Seasons Ascent to Awesomeness, Episode 4. Left you off last episode with my last game in Division 9 about to begin. So, play futsal once again in Barcelona once again. Game goes on pretty steadily for a while. I score this easy goal thanks to his goalkeeper coming out. Yeah, this game continues for a while. It's not really too much excitement. He, gets forward a few times and tries to score a couple of goals. Nothing ever really works out. He's one of those guys who pulls his goalkeeper out a lot. I noticed that. I'm kind of torn about that. It really can help you sometimes. It really will hurt you other times. Score another goal there with a Pana pass, actually. That was pretty nice. And then I go forward a few more times. Don't think I scored here. Yeah, he nicks the ball from me, and there's the blunder of the goalie pulling out. I'm not, like I said, I'm undecided as to whether it's a good thing or not. I feel like sometimes they can make just the most stupid mistakes. There you go. I see I score a goal from a pretty impossible angle, despite the goalkeeper being right at my feet. I'm not really sure I'm sold on the whole goalkeeper AI thing in this game. They're kind of stupid most of the time, and even though they're like really highly skilled, sometimes they make really stupid mistakes. Got really close to scoring there. He had a defender on the line though, so prevented me from scoring right there. Here I try again. Probably should have scored there. I guess his defender kind of held my foot back so I couldn't make full contact. But then in the dying seconds of the game, I score one more time just to, make my point about winning this game. And that goal was about all that he could handle, so he did end up rage quitting. It's always lovely making someone rage quit. Makes my day. So yeah, I finished that season in second place in Division 9, which allows for my promotion into Division 8. Division 8 kind of proves to be a cruel mistress quite a lot. You're going to see that eventually. So anyway, first game here, go play some futsal, as I have, and probably playing on the same court, Barcelona, for the 8th time in the row, probably. So the game kicks off, and the guy pretty much instantly steals the ball from me. This guy plays very quickly, very aggressively. I remember being scared. I was like, if this is what this whole division is like, then I'm terrified. I'm done for. The game goes on for a while, very quick, very fast paced. I have a lot of possession. He has a lot of possession. It's a really back and forth game. And then he gets, a few opportunities. I get my opportunities. But he is able to break the deadlock here in a second, as you'll see, off of a pretty frustrating goal. Pretty much the only types of goals that happen in futsal are the frustrating ones. And yeah, that I don't really know what the goalkeeper was doing there. My goalkeeper is modeled after one of my best friends in real life, and I always tell him. He's a member of CrossCurrentGaming, so he'll know of him for a while, pretty soon. But yeah, he always dicks up for me, and I get mad at him. But I respond pretty quickly after that goal, so that's good enough. Probably my main scoring strategy in futsal is to shoot it as hard as possible at the goalkeeper and then score off the rebound, because he's bound to not be able to catch it. That actually does work a large amount of the time, and it worked for that guy right there, as he shoots it at my goalkeeper, who is unable to retain the ball, and sets it up for him to head it back into my goal. But a few seconds later, thanks to this guy being really overly ambitious with his goalkeeper, I am able to get a pretty easy goal back, despite a guy of his being on the line. You would really think that people being on the line would make saves more often, but it actually doesn't. Towards the end of the game, I get painfully close there, striking the post. And I really wanted to try to win this game late on. but I ended up not being able to, and we go into extra time. Even though you see the ball trickle into my net right there, that was kind of funny. So we go into extra time here with the scores. Scores tied at 2-2, and extra time also does not last very long. Although I have had one go 13 minutes before. Minute 40 into the game, I have a volley go off the post. The rebound gets scored by one of my friend's characters, and that's all she wrote for that game. Yep, 148 into extra time. I scored the winning goal. It makes me win 3-2. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Alias of CrossCurrentGaming. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.